Huh. Alright, well, like I said, I'm trying to do the dual stream for both YouTube and for Twitch at the same time. Twitch doesn't put any announcements out. It's like, okay, well, you know, you can schedule it on your own and everything's fine. However, YouTube does give you the announcement, which is cool, except I can't seem to, when I went live, it didn't sync up with what I already had there. So, yeah, we have like an upcoming live stream that we can go look at, but I can't seem to join it. That makes sense? So, bear with me. We may swap. I need to play around with this until I figure it out. So, we're going to have some technical guru stuff going on here at the start. And by technical guru, I mean I have no idea how to make this a thing that works, but hey, we'll figure it out. You would think that I would just launch the live stream and it would be like, oh, okay. Apparently, no. So, what do I have to do to make that actually work? Can I go live from here? No. Joy. Live chat, all messages are visible. No. Top chat, live, it doesn't matter. Huh. If I go live, is it just gonna... Interesting, interesting. You will have to, like I said, you're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. We'll see, it's already scheduled. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Back out. No, I don't want to delete it. Huh, how do I... I might have to play around with this some more. So, what I will say is everybody should just switch over to where the live stream is happening right now, which no one can hear me from the other... I don't understand things. I figured if you had something scheduled when you went live on OBS, it'd be like, oh, you're live, surprise. No, apparently that's not how this works. So, I apologize. Hey, Froxus. This allows me to edit the video. Schedule when you want to go live. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Restrictions. Thumbnail. Yeah, I know all this stuff is fine. Do we get tags? We don't have our tags in there, which is, again, fine. I can add that later. Customization. Redirect. It's multiple events and add a live stream or premiere for people to watch after yours ends. Nope. Trailer. No. Huh. I don't understand why it didn't kick on. Anyway, sorry guys and gals. Like I said, I'm trying to get some ideas to... Basically, I'm using a third-party program called Restream.io, and I'm sure many people have used this in the past. And it is cool that it allows me to actually set the upcoming live stream thing, but like I preset the schedule and everything, and I was like, oh, cool. And then when I started the live stream, of course, Twitch goes live because Twitch is fine, and YouTube went live, but YouTube went live without taking over the link that everybody could be like waiting for the live stream to go, if that makes sense. And I don't know how to make that one the active thing. It's like when I go there, it says it's waiting for me. So if I go live from here, it brings me to this. I don't understand. And then if I do it there, that's weird, because that's not what I want either. And then this is where we're live now, but how do Alright, I'll do some research later. Anyway, I'm gonna go post on the thing that is already there and just ask folks to move over to the other one. So if you guys will give me one more second, we'll get things kicked off here. And I'll play around with it sometime throughout the week and see if I can't figure out how to get this to actually go live for realsies as opposed to for fakesies. Okay. Head here. Okay. That should be fine. Alright, guys and gals. I have been jonesing to play some Fire Emblem Three Houses for a while. I played all the way through back up to where I left off in the actual series. And there's more. You would think that I would know what that more is. We played all the way through to where I was in the actual series, and I've recorded a few episodes new for when we finish up the Shadow Dragon and Blade of Light getting uploaded, and I have the new DLC that we're going to be diving into relatively shortly before we continue further in the game. And I've also been wanting to just kind of, I don't know, play the entire thing, see all the different avenues that we can go down with the game. So, that all being said, let's launch the game and see where that puts us. We're going to unplug our controller from our computer, and we're going to launch the Switch. So, greetings to the wise Yoshi, Rupert, Froxus, and Troy Morningstar, or Morningstar. Apparently I'm going Bostonian or some such nonsense there. One moment. It's like half the time I have to restart the Switch for it to detect my controller. It's not fair. It's not fair. Alright. And greetings. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream show. Live stream show? Hey, Maid Miriam. That is on Twitch. Okay. So I have a chat thing up for this restream.io, and it is showing me Twitch or YouTube. Twitch is the only one that will appear on screen. YouTube will not, just so you guys know. And, yeah, and Shimpali, or Shimpal, with 3 L's or 3 at capital I's. Greetings. Alright, we're going to go new game. So, we're going Maddening Difficulty, and oh boy is this difficult. We're probably going to struggle and have to reload, maybe even start over a few times. The first few battles are going to be nightmarish because it's incredibly difficult. But you struggle through the early levels and you start getting to the point where you're okay. So that being said, let's go to Maddening. I'll give you guys the choice. Would you prefer to see Maddening, the Golden Deer, or the Blue Lions? We're going classic. You know, fallen units are lost forever. Every decision counts. Sure, but we're also going to probably do some save scumming. I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible, but we might have to do a little bit of that early on. And we're going to be using our divine pulses, as it were. So, we're going classic. Sure. We'll play online. So, Golden Deer or Blue Lions, folks? That is the question. And you guys have a bit to answer because there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on early. The worst part about all this? Oh no, Battalion playing something. My head was in the way. Let me know if I need to adjust any volume levels. I think we're about as good as we're going to get though. On me. There we go. Okay, we'll get to meet the leaders of the group here soon enough. Yeah, doing a poll is always nice, but it's hard to get one that actually works that everyone can utilize. Didn't like straw poll or whatever like stop working or something? Anyway, super annoying part about starting this game. The controller is vibrating like constantly almost. So it's really annoying because there's something wrong with the vibration on this. So as soon as we can, we turn the vibration off in the game. She's fighting him in sort of heals. Seems not practical.
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it. Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
I tried to place myself as out of the way as possible, but it looks like I'm still going to be
gone now, Mother.
Somewhat in the way. There's other super important things to see throughout the rest of this. That's a hangnail.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
What couldn't have brought me here? That's the real... No, that's fine.
I wonder how you got in here.
We're not even sure where here is right now.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
I'll give you guys also the choice. Do you want regular Byleth or Lady Byleth? I prefer regular Byleth. I say regular. Male Byleth or female Byleth. Or masculine, feminine, however you want to say it. It's that somewhat anime game. So he'll stay for half the stream, I think is what that means, Froxus. Guys are just rocking out to the chanting in the background. So what doth we have, guys and gals? You have to go do some gardening soon. Is that what the kids are calling it these days? We got Yorn with female. We've got Froxus with male. Give you guys a little bit more, and then we'll split it down the middle. It'll be male, female, male, female. Oh, we got two males. Go big axe and armor. I don't think... Alright. You're sort of forced in this game to go with a sword. Not 100%, but you're kind of forced into it because you're the only one who can use a specific relic or item that you get later on. So, all right, looks like... Sorry, Yorn. It looks like we're going. Male. All right, male Byleth it is. I will let Yorn, since he was the odd man out, I'll let Yorn decide what we name ourselves.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you, anyway?
Triple J. Hey, Triple J. I am a ghost. I am a demon. I'm immortal.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Now, I know there's going to be like a 10 to 15 second delay. I think something like that with the double stream, so... let me know if it's like super egregious. There's not much I can do. I can try to tinker and see later on, maybe. I'm fine with going with the default name, but we'll let Triple J, aka Yorn, go for it here. You can name us whatever you want, as long as it's within 8 characters, apparently. as that seems to be the maximum amount of characters we can be. Alright, we also got someone that joined me an hour ago before I was live, and someone who joined me 18 minutes ago, or followed me, excuse me, on Twitch. So, thank you for any new folk who are hopping in. There's been a lot of love toward me lately, and it feels good, and I appreciate it, guys. I know I was in a not super great place about a week ago, maybe a little bit less than that. And yeah, you guys really kind of dragged me out of that quite a bit, so I appreciate that. Support means a lot. No, I will. It might have been early this week. I think it was. I think it was Monday or maybe Tuesday. It honestly feels like 3 weeks now. I've just been, you know. So it's anger time. I guess we'll go with them. Skull and Byleth. All right. Let's go with his basic one. All right. Let's get to it. Yep, that is correct.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Me neither. Wait,
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I'm going with my birthday. I cannot pronounce your name, but greetings, new YouTube individual. It looks like it might be Indian writing? I'm not sure. Alright, Vid, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Great Moon Tree, the 13th of the Great Moon Tree. That is when we're starting. It's the same as her birthday.
Wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Spoopy times.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Nap time.
It is almost time to begin.
Time to begin. I thought you said it was nap time. It can't be time to begin if it's nap time. She snores. My wife snores too, but she won't admit it. And I apparently snore as well, but usually briefly. My wife is pretty steady throughout the night, but it's not bad. Occasionally it's bad.
Time to wake up.
Not most of the time. All right, Gerald. Hey, it's time to wake up.
You having that dream again?
Yeah. I was dreaming about a war.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
It's true.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed. Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
I like how the blue light on the camera is like visible beyond the controller. That's a really interesting effect. I wonder why that is. See that? I'm sorry. I tend to play. This is why I don't like having myself. So I'm basically using my preview screen off the Elgato. Off of OBS while running through the Elgato. So everything you guys see is exactly what I'm actually playing off of. I don't have it like loop through the monitor and then overriding. I can do that, but most games I don't need to. I can just do it this way. So maybe AFK in the background. That's all right. Oh yeah, hating writing on the phone. That's okay. You can feel free to lurk, guys and gals. I want to have some good times. I want to try to do Saturdays as the double stream. See how that works, and maybe in the future we'll move everything to double streams. If it's something that folks like. I actually have no idea what my numbers are on YouTube right now. I can check that, I guess, because I have kind of the Twitch thing up on the side. Give me a second here. I thought I switched this to the right thing. Did I not do that? Does it tell me how many folks are? 7 are watching. So grand total of about 15 to 20 people is where we're at right now. It's not bad. Not bad for something just randomly starting in the middle of a Saturday. And that's the other problem with Saturdays. As far told you we'll need to leave it on, of course. It's a problem with Saturdays. I never know exactly when I'm going to start, so I can't give you guys a guaranteed, I'll be here at 2 p.m. every Saturday. I can't do that. It's kind of all over the place. Yeah, but I can't get the
grief.
YouTube notice
Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
to go live, which
Gerald,
is frustrating.
Sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happening?
Hey, Conpin V2, greetings. Oh, we got
Please forgive our intrusion.
Mistima
We wouldn't bother you with the
following us.
situation not
Welcome.
dying.
Thank you.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Uh-oh.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there are a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move.
Why is Claude not in
Hope
that,
you're
that
ready.
shot? He should have been there. Alright, so essentially the 3 people that we see here are the 3 different leaders of the 3 different houses. So what we're going to do is we're going to come down here and we're going to go to this. It's going to be our save file for right now. Oh, and this is kind of neat. So you tilt the controller. It's just a silly thing, right? It's a loading screen, but you can actually do that, and you can also jump. So something to kind of distract you as you're going around and doing stuff. It's all good. All right, so you have the 3 different leaders. You have Claude, you have Edelgard, and you have Dimitri. Dimitri is the leader of the Blue Lions. Edelgard is the leader of the Black Eagles, and the Golden Deer House is led by Claude. I'm going to stop and
Let's
chat here in
take
a
care
sec.
of those thieves before they overrun the village.
So we'll be able to choose which of the 3 houses that we want to join, hence Fire Emblem 3 houses, right? However, the YouTube series that we already started on normal difficulty, I have started off by running through with the Black Eagle house. So for this one that's going to be live streamed, I am going on Maddening difficulty, and we're going to try one of the other 2 houses. So really you're only going to be able to go with the Blue Lions or the Golden Deer, so the blue or the yellow. Those will be your 2 choices for this one. So you guys can start deciding, and you can see the characters as we go. We still have a little bit more time. So get your start forming your ideas and your goals, or forming your ideas and what you want. And when it's time, I'll ask you guys, and then you'll throw all your answers at me, and then we'll go from there. So just sit back and relax for now, but just have that like in the back of your mind.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
All right, I know how to move. You guys should know how to move too, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you know, I know. All right, first thing we have to do is go here. I got to go to the options, and I have to turn off. All right, I got to do 2 things. I need to do, where is it? Camera rotation speed needs to go up. And I would also like to turn off rumble, because it has rumbled non-stop since we started. So for 23 minutes, my controller's been rumbling. Ugh. I'm also going to turn the music down just a little bit. The music's good, but it's a bit loud. Okay. Oh, sorry. I do have one other thing. So we're on the maddening difficulty. I will show for this first battle the combat and assist and all that stuff, animations on. But in the future, I'm going to actually turn those off. So you guys are going to see it for a little bit. Because they are cool. They're actually quite
Ready
cool.
and willing.
Alright, so this is Claude. I'm going to go put him up here. He's the archer right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to use our iron bow up onto this guy. And it shows us on the left-hand side there. We have 26 health. The enemy has 19. We're going to do 11 damage, which will leave him with 8 health. And he has no way of hitting us, doing damage, or critting. We have no chance to crit, but we only have a 79% chance to hit. It can be turned off, Roxas. I'll show you. Like, it's cool to see this the first few times, but it slows the thing down so much. So, yeah, it needs to be turned off. Okay. every time you use a weapon, it uses durability. If you use items, combat arts or skills or whatever they're called, they use more than one thing. I'll show you how to turn it off right now, actually, Roxas. You kind of saw it. It shows you jump down into like an entire squad of enemies, and you do that whole thing. There's not really much point in seeing it after the first few times, but you just turn that off. I don't know about... I'll turn on speed fast. I'm not sure if I ever do that. But that should be fine. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our boy up here. And we're going to talk first to Claude here. Kind of get to know Claude a little bit.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Indeed. Alright. So we're just going to attack straight up. Our sword is enough. It'll do 12 damage. We have an 88% chance to hit. If we miss, he'll get a counterattack with an 85% chance to hit, doing 6 damage to us. But if we defeat him before... Like, if we hit him, basically, he'll be defeated and he will not counterattack. And there we go. See? Much better, right, Proxus? Much better for the combat speed. You still get to see the little combat hits back and forth, but you don't have to go to that other screen and everything else. Alright, so at this point, we're just going to have the others step up and talk, basically.
Thank you. We are in your debt.
Now, this first level...
It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like
not
this.
Incredibly difficult.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
It does. It does. If you want to see threat range, you can... Here, I'll show you. You can do that, or you could even go, say you're worried about this guy specifically, you can just leave that up. And also, when you move within range,
I will prevail.
If you could move within range, you could actually see the red line telling you who they're going after. Now, I have found that with Maddening Difficulty, the line is not always 100% accurate. It'll say that they're going to go after one person, but they are smarter in so much as, oh, this guy hit this guy and almost killed him. I can swoop in and take him down. They have changed on me with that a few times. So that's something to be aware of. Hey, Jung. Welcome to YouTube streaming. How's everything looking?
You have a strange aura about you.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd notice.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
I did. I already defeated the guy. Yeah. Oh, well, I had it up there for a second. Froxes. Again, I don't know what the delay is like right now.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Make it sort of visible sometimes. Is it this way? There you go. You can see a little shadow in the back there. Or I could just grab it and pull it, but nah. I'm surprised the Colonel doesn't have his green screen. Or a green screen, I should say. So yeah, if you hit the ZR button, you can see the entire throttle. So if you walk into any of these spots, you're within range of someone being able to attack and hit you. Which is, a risk. It's always a risk. Alright, so you are... Alright, so what we need to do is we're going to move our swordsman over here. And I'm going to try to... There we go. Just going to pull the one guy over. And we're going to soak the attack. I'm going to... Hey, Holy. Welcome to the stream. Switching to Twitch. Alright. So I still need to figure out exactly how to get my announced live stream to... My event to turn into a real live stream. So on Maddening Difficulty, everybody has, like, tuned up... Tuned up speed and stats, and some of them have extra skills and things that you didn't normally have. Like, I think every archer in Maddening, they hit you, and then they also hit you with poison afterward. So it's a poison attack. So they might hit you for, like, 2, but then they hit you for, like, 8 damage after their attack goes through. Yeah, I'm giving it a shot. There's still certain things that I can't figure out how to get working, so I will play around with it. Like, I made the event for... And I want to actually delete the event. I made the event on YouTube, but it didn't actually go live on the event page. It went live on its own page, so I need to figure out why that happened. And I am not sure why or how that happened or how to stop that from happening or if I have to hit something specifically when we're starting or what. Like schedule stream. I mean, maybe you have to do it this. I don't know. But I'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, I'm going to delete that other thing now because it's screwed up. And it's maybe distracting people and sending them there as opposed to sending them to the live stream. Like I said, it's cool to announce that we're going to have it, but if it doesn't go live on that page, it's kind of a frustration more than anything. So I'm hoping that it all works. But we'll see. Well, I think there's something that I have to do specifically with Restream.io that will make that work correctly. I don't know what that something is, but I will figure it out. Alright, so we have a few, I don't want to say issues right now, but a few things that make this a little bit more challenging. Do we have a general feel? I guess maybe I should find out now. Do we have a general feel for who we want as our house leader, our other houses? The Blue Lions or the Golden Deer? Why would Twitch say that? Thank you for letting me know that, Holy. Okay. So it changes a lot of stuff, but not everything. Okay. So if I prep it at least, with everything else, it should be fine. Did that actually change it? Nope. Done. It changed it this time. Hey, cup of goodness. Thank you, good sir. Okay, sweet. Okay, so things to remember. And again, this is all going to be kind of a little bit sloppy this first time because I'm trying something new. There's going to be technical issues, so bear with me, guys, and I appreciate the help with any of this stuff. So I need to remember to change the name of the game on Twitch. The title and all that stuff updates automatically. I don't have to touch that. But I need to change the game that I'm playing there. And it's weird because there is an option to name the game that you're playing on the Restream.io website, which I did, but apparently it didn't take. It's fine. And I got to figure out how to get the YouTube thing itself to go live, the scheduled event to go live. But all right, so let's ask this question. All right, guys and gals, we've got Claude the Archer right here, and the house is going to have a whole bunch of different characters. So we're going to end up with, I think, like 9 or 10 characters total. Our teacher, or sorry, Byleth, our main character, and then like 9 or 8 other characters from the house. And then that's going to be for the Blue Eagles, which is the guy on our left, and the Archer guy, which is right here, Claude. So we have Dimitri and Claude, Blue Eagles or Golden Deer House. The gal on the left, Edelgard, she's the Black Eagles. We're already doing that one on YouTube as a series. So 8 excluding with Golden Deer. Yeah, excluding the main character. So yeah, I think everybody has 8. So, which would you guys like to see? Now is kind of the reason I want to get this now is because I want to make sure that we maximize who's getting experience. I'm going to get experience on the main character, but if I'm going to go with Claude, for instance, the Golden Deer House, if I'm going to get some extra kills, I want him to be the one getting the extra kills. So, watching here, but having I got to feed the algorithm. Well, I appreciate that. So I'll give you guys a few seconds to figure that out. I'm actually just going to take this kill with Byleth, but let me know. Now is probably a better time than waiting. Oh, I can get the kills straight up now. Alright, you know what we're going to do is we're going to move Edelgard out of the way if possible. Oh, if I move, I open up the extra movement. Okay, I understand. I'm like, wait a minute. That didn't make any sense. Alright, so Edelgard's out of the way. The golden deer's fun. So blue lion, golden deer. It's not a JRPG, Jung. It's a tactical strategy. It's, I guess, technically a strategy RPG is the more accepted term, but I feel like she won't be part of the. She won't be a part of the. Oh, you mean face tank? Yeah, but then she's gonna get experience. I might still have to use her because again, these guys are all kind of tuned up, but still. Both streams at the same time. That's right, and typing in both chats. Make my head explode. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to bring back the other chat. I apologize. Hold on. There we go. Twitch has taken over chat. Okay. It's something J at Bumpy McSquiggums Gaming. No delays on YouTube now? Oh, interesting. Alright. So do we have one for Golden Deer? Cup, what's your answer? Golden Deer, Blue Lion. Holy, what's your answer? Golden Deer, Blue Lion. Maid Miriam, if you're available to chat. Golden Deer, Blue Lion. What else do we got on the YouTube side? We also have Mistima. Let me know. Conpen, if you're still here. Triple J. I know Triple J said he was stepping away, but if you have a chance, you can just type like GD or BE. The Wise Yoshi, if you're still with me. Rupert. Come on, guys. And Troy. I think that's just about everybody. If I missed some... Oh, and then the person with the writing that I couldn't read. I apologize. Oh, you said something else. Ah, your name is Hashem. Ah, there you are. I apologize for missing that. I minimized something to change something. I missed that. You can join in too, Hashem. Or Hashim, if I'm saying it wrong. Which I probably am. Lion sounds cooler. Fear the Deer. We got David Sachs, 777. Something dark side. Alright, we got 3 golden. We got 1 blue lion. I mean, personally, I prefer... So far, I mean, I want to beat the game with everything and find out, like, in the end, who I prefer. But I like the Black Eagle house. That's my actual preferred house. That's why I went with it to start with. But I want to see the other stuff too, because the game does really good at character development. Every character has something different, some unique quirk or flaw or something along those lines that they kind of have to work through and grow through throughout the game. For most of them, anyway. So it's all very, very interesting. It looks like we're siding with the Golden Deer this time. So, that being said, let's side with the Golden Deer. Alright, Iron Bow time. Alright, now I gotta figure out... Okay, we're safe with you, Dimitri. We gotta get you to move, buddy. Now the question is he gonna go after Edelgard, or is he gonna go after the other 3? Find out, I suppose. Oh! And he's staying in the woods himself, too. Smart man. Also very annoying. I need to bait him out of the woods. Alright, Edelgard, get over here. Come down to me. Don't go back into the woods on the other side. Okay, good. Excellent, excellent.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
Really? Now, when you say nearby, also in attack range. Okay, yeah. I know that one. I'm like, what exactly do you mean here when you say nearby? Night Fury, what's going on? This game is Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Alright, also, I don't like having the big purple thing. I don't need it anymore, so let's, I don't think I need it anymore, so we're gonna do this. Don't miss! Really long time. That's true. You stopped in a few times on the Twitch stream, but you're back on the Twitch stream now. So we're playing on Maddening Difficulty. So this is going to get out of control really, really, really quickly. This level should be okay. The mock battle is so insanely difficult. I'm actually horrified. I've done it. I've managed to do it. It took a long time, but I figured out how to do it with a blue eagle. I have no idea how to do it with the golden deer, so this is going to be a nightmare for me. But it'll be an interesting nightmare if nothing else, so I'm here for it. I don't think you can adjust the difficulty in this game either, so if I run into where I can no longer move forward, I meant more like what system? What am I playing? Nintendo Switch. This is a Nintendo exclusive. Had to work on the summer, so you couldn't really watch any of the streams. It is not. It is a Nintendo IP actually. So it'd be like having Mario on Sony
good.
or something.
If we're in the
Just
forest,
not
we can sustain your attacks without losing the advantage.
I say the only thing you're really going to see come to PC and stuff that's generally like system proprietary is going to be stuff off the Xbox, right? Because they are Microsoft. So, all right. So here's another thing. If you guys are unaware of how the game works, there is a weapon triangle of sorts, and that is sword beats axe, axe beats spear, spear beats sword. Generally speaking. Now, granted, you can outstat all of that, and it doesn't matter as much, but that's the general consensus. All right.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts.
Yeah, combat arts. All right, now this is going to be where it gets a little bit questionable. I mean, we're going to have to give some experience away to other people at this point. So, what I say is we go here with the iron sword, we slap this guy upside the head, should be fine. We are going to use Edelgard to face tank. I'm going to guess this guy? Then we're going to give that kill over to our archer. And then we're going to see if good old Dimitri's got enough oomph to take him down, which I do not think he does. I'll hurt him, though. Oh, no, he does. Oh, sweet. Good. No one's going to risk dying right now. Holy... He hit for 40? What? Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Items to heal.
Damn. Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them, too.
I appreciate that, Night Fury. Hopefully your summer job was at least enjoyable. Liet83, if I'm pronouncing your name right. You a big Claude fan? It seems that most of because I saw a lot of people posting their love for this game before it released and even after it released. It seemed that most of the women that I had followed on Twitter or whatever, they all loved Claude. Claude was like they're like, oh my god, Claude's the greatest. So I was like, he's pretty cool. He's an interesting character. I do like him. I just didn't really care that much for Dimitri, but apparently there's a few folks that like him as well. So we'll see. To me, Dimitri seems to be the least interesting on the surface, but once you start playing the Blue Lions, it's pretty interesting. So I'm very, very, like I said, I'm very all eager and like I want to dive in and consume everything this game has to offer. So it was enjoyable. We'll pop in another time. All right, man. Take care. Persona game to other consoles and PC. Other than that, yeah, but Persona is Atlas and Sega, and I guess Sega. Well, Sega doesn't have a console anymore. It's Sega and Atlas. They're not exclusively Nintendo. And in fact, I think they were PlayStation, right? I don't know of a single Nintendo title to ever release off of a Nintendo system. If someone knows that there is one, let me know, because I'd be happy to be wrong. I guess the closest thing is Ubisoft got to use the Rabbids and Mario together. So that kind of released, but they were allowed to use their IP versus it being, you know, a separate, like Nintendo releasing Mario Odyssey, for instance, on PC or something. So, alright, yeah, items, green, got it. Alright, these dudes are stepping up. We are going to rely medium heavily on Geralt because we do not want to die ourselves. So we are going to scooch over here. We'll scoot back. Edelgard is going to use some items here. Okay, and we're safe. We're not going to get run over by anything. You know what? I'm going to use the vulnerary as well, just to make sure I'm full strength. All right. They all scooched up. Let's see what Geralt does. Just slapped a fool upside the face. He didn't kill him, and that's key because that allows us a chance to actually get a hit on him. Give me 1 sec. I want to add one more thing here that I seem to be missing. That's not, no, not that. Go, get back, get back, get back! Right, okay. Oh, apparently I'm running an ad on the live stream. Well, hopefully it's not an egregious ad situation. Like I said, I'm going to be playing with this stuff. It's not going to be like super perfect or any of that. So apologies if it's a little bit weird. Can I get information? Oh, where did my preview screen go now? Oh my god. YouTube, why are you so weird? There we go. I want this information. It's not going to give it to me. It's not going to give me the info I want. That's kind of funny. It's strange. That's kind of funny. I just wanted to be able to see like how many people are viewing on YouTube. It's not showing it to me. But I got the chat, so it's good. I think it's when you join the first one. It gave me a skippable ad. So, it's all good. But again, yeah, Atlas is not one of the... It doesn't have its own console, you know what I mean? But on GBA, DS, and so on and so forth, yeah. Okay, anyway, back to what we're doing here. So... the least risky thing I can do... See, I still kind of have to give up at least a kill to someone here. What I actually want to do is have him here and getting this kill. Well, let's see what happens when I do combat art. Maybe I am strong enough to... Oh, that's so sad. I'm not quite strong enough. Basically, I want to protect... my main character. Or, sorry, the archer. I want to protect Claude from getting murdered. And I'm not sure that I can do that. Well, we'll try. I didn't level up. Oh, this sucks. How close are you to leveling up? With 1 million plus FPS? What? It does not look like there's a Super Mario on PC at all. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm trying to maximize what we get out of it. I mean, still, we might as well get the kill. I don't know, I guess we'll put it on Dimitri, maybe. Oh, wait, no. He's weak against axes. We'll put it on Edelgard. Or we won't do that. Or we won't do that at all. Well, that sucked. Alright, hopefully we don't die. We might. I don't think we will.
Hey! You with the blade!
We might. Violet leveled up. Please don't be a terrible level up.
I'm not setting a very good example.
Oh, no you're not, buddy. Oh, thank God that was not as intense. Oh, I was worried. I was worried. I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen to me here. Don't kill him. Do not kill him out.
Aren't you Gerald the
Right,
Blade
please.
Breaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you
He is a
doing
spear
here?
user, so maybe.
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started.
Yeah!
Okay, so what are we looking at here? 9. What do you got for me, Claude? You got enough. See if it's enough to get him. Oh, I
I'm gonna
wanted to do
kill
something
you
before I
where
did
you
this.
stand.
Really? Can someone bounce 6 Quas
I
Smith
expected as much.
17175, please? Dexterity, speed, and something else there. Resistance. Hey, we got an iron axe. I won't know if you've actually banned him. Maybe I will. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it's done. Yeah, I can't see it. Thank you. Thank you, Vid. Alright, so some bad Juju Magumbo has happened. We just got chopped in the back by trying to save Edelgard.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine.
Well, it's fine.
After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you?
Ooh, thank you.
Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
Sup, Sothis.
But I'm also known as the Beginning.
Okay. Sothis, aka the Beginning.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning.
I don't even remember that part of it, which is sad.
Who
because I've
once
done this
called
multiple
me
times.
that?
I don't remember the beginning being a thing. What are you talking about? And or Sothis? Sothis.
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Get your mother to
Just like that
sow
came
this.
to me.
Sow
How
this.
odd.
Sow this. You shoot him? No, it's fine.
That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you?
Phooey. I am no child. I'm less than a child?
Correct. You understand. You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl.
Hey, gots to do what you gots to
Yet
do.
all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Fascinating. Fascinating. Thank you. You stopped time. Thanking you. Look, I
There
bowed.
now. Is gratitude so much to ask?
Look at that.
I did deem you worth saving after all. Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
It's a goldfish. Not anymore. What will happen when time resumes? Or what now? What will happen when time resumes? Probably going to die.
When time begins again, the axe will tear
not
into
blind.
your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
It's not completely blind. I played
How
about
rude of you to drag me into this.
27 hours of the game,
What to do?
but I don't think I'm halfway through yet. So it's half blind? That makes sense? It's a long game. I hear there's a time skip. I haven't even made it to that point yet, so still got a ways to go. If you could turn back time. That's what we're doing. We're turning back time.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time. Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Can I?
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Okay, so when this game released originally, which was 2019, I think, got it day one, released, went to the store, picked it up. Actually have a physical copy of the game. It's one of the very few physical games that I actually have. Boom, right there. And I started recording and playing it. And for the first week, maybe first 2 weeks, I played it almost non-stop. And I got super far into the game, comparably to like everything else that I do. And I ended up with about 52, 57 episodes. And I'm like, I have to upload these at some point. Crap. Okay, so I had to stop just recording this. So then it took me over a year to upload all 50 whatever episodes. It was not quite one a week, but you know, it was pretty steady. And then I just never managed to come back to it. And I finally decided now I'm going to come back to it. I was about to come back to it, and then they announced that they were releasing the original Fire Emblem, and I'm like, okay, I'm going back to play the first game. And I just finished doing 30 recordings of that, so I now have to upload all those. So that's why. So I played it for 2 weeks, loved it to death, had so much fun playing it, and then had to stop because I had to do other things. And upload what I actually had recorded. So yeah, it's unfortunate. And now I played all the way back through on hard difficulty for the Black Eagles to refamiliarize myself where it's at so I can continue on. And the first episode's going to be a little bit rough because despite me playing the same people, things aren't exactly identical. So there's a little bit of a transition, but everything's good. We're good. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, so she's going to rewind time here as we have this axe right in our spine, which is not good. He jumps up, runs her down. Like, I'm not real sure why we didn't do that at the beginning. Why did we run over to her and turn her back?
Hey, over here!
Huh?
Also, she's got like a little soul patch. That's kind of weird.
Hey, did you just...
Don't worry about it.
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them.
Well, it's got time travel. I think that in and of itself tells you it's going to be
The
a bit
students seem
strange
to be
or weird.
unharmed. And who's this?
I guess the way I would justify it is the time got rewound, right? And then he's like, okay, I know what's going to happen. So he had more time to get there before the attack landed. So instead of diving in front and getting hit, he's able to get there, ready a sword, and counterattack. So it makes sense. Before, he might have been standing there and going, oh God, he's running at her. And then he started to react to run toward her, and he just got there at the last second. So it does make sense, or it could make sense if that's how it actually happened. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, I have my suspicions about who a specific character is, and if I'm right, which I have no idea if I'm right, but if I'm right, this whole opening sequence here that we just went through makes absolutely no sense. So, we'll see.
Why him?
Yeah. The skirmish at dawn. MVP? Me. So we ended up getting a level on both Claude and on Byleth, our main character. So that was the goal. That was our plan. We were hoping that we could do that, and we did it. So good stuff all around, and we're gonna continue here on this save file. I'm like, what am I looking at right now?
My, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Captain Gerald? It is you. goodness, it's been ages.
Now, when this game originally came out, there was only 5 save file locations available. It was several months, I think. Maybe just a month. But I think it was several months later before they gave you 25 save slots. Because they're like, people were like, I'm running out of save files. I want to run through all 3 of the different houses and blah, blah, you know. So it was good.
Don't you recognize me? It's Alois.
It's Alois.
Your old right-hand man. Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing.
Early
without a
on,
trace.
it'll be more,
I
most
always
likely
knew
did,
you were
but
still alive.
other than that, it'll be very
You haven't
little.
changed a bit,
Hopefully.
Alois.
Hopefully.
Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
That isn't how this ends.
Garreg Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
Yeah, I feel
And
you're
how about
paying
you, kid?
Shriant?
Are you the captain's child?
I haven't got to finish any of my playthroughs yet, but I'm excited. So early on, it's like the mock battle's going to be insanely difficult, and then we're basically for the first 2 to 3 chapters we're really going to struggle, most likely. After that, I think we get to the point where we're able to move forward without being completely crippled. So it'll still be difficult, but it won't be as staggeringly, horrifyingly difficult as it would be, or as it's going to be at the first little bit here. All right, are you the captain's child? He's a stranger to me. I'm a bandit. That is correct. I guess that's correct?
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do I'd
Oop,
love for
sorry.
you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
I suppose I have no choice. Pops over here is not real happy.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
The Knights of Saros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
Let's see, how long do I have? In about 4 hours, I have another stream thing that I have to do today for the Indie Brothers. But I probably won't stream
I appreciate your help
this
back
all the
there.
way to that point.
Your skill is beyond
So,
question.
We'll see how far
You're
we go.
clearly an
Yeah,
experienced
let's see.
mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker? Former captain of the Knights of Saros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
I didn't know he was the captain. The Knights of Saros.
You haven't heard of the Knights of Saros?
Nope.
The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Hey, we're up to almost 800 followers
you are
on
coming with
Twitch
us to the
as well.
monastery,
Cool.
right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the
Good
3
deal.
of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Monastery.
Roxas, I hear they
We were doing
understand.
some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be
talk to
because
us.
you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
He tried to run away.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Naivete.
Naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
Yes.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard.
Whoa.
Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Nah,
Whoa
I'm going with
there.
him.
You two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
See?
But it
Smart
seems
man.
there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
Oh, we gon'... Well,
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
we gonna hang out with Claude at the Leicester Alliance. The burgeoning League of Nobles.
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated
For
to
the
be happy.
Alliance!
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
You say
Looks
so,
like
big
we'll
guy.
have to pick this up another time.
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Oh, cool. I got a congratulations from Restream.io saying that we had 100 messages today in the chat. Thank you. You were number 100, Shriant. Or Shriant. Claude's fun. Each one of... You know, each of the three is most unique. Good old Claude. His easy smile is striking. See, this is why the ladies love Claude. That smile doesn't reach his eyes. Most of the people's eyes in this game are dead, so, you know. She's a refined young woman with a soul patch. But I feel as though she is always evaluating me. And Dimitri. He seems quite sincere. But deep down, he's evil. See? I sense darkness lurking beneath. Huh?
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
I will look into trying to figure out if there's a way to do the chat like I have for Twitch from YouTube, though I have no idea if I can do that or not. It should be possible, but we'll see if CapChat has anything like that available. If they do, then we'll have both of them on screen so you guys can see each other's chats, and it'll be great. If not, I will just try to read out whatever folks are saying so you guys have an idea what's up. What is up? Whee! Quick, get behind me. No, too late. I don't understand these things. This whole
Part
thing that's about to
one.
happen right here.
White clouds.
I have no idea what it's supposed
Great
to do.
tree moon.
Like, they didn't have to
3
do this,
houses.
but they did, and I don't get it. Like this.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Like, what? Why? Why did they do that? Like, why did they spend the time, energy, and effort for
continent
that?
of
This is
Fodlan,
fine.
said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family
I'll be
and
back.
its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
I'm back. My chair's becoming see-through.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
Oh yeah, because of the video.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
The anime, it's too much. Must warn others. Just people walking and talking, man. Like, he almost looks normal compared to most anime characters. His eyes are nearly the right size. Uh-huh. Audio only is enabled. Turn on Japanese voices? No.
Rhea's here.
Yeah, there's not a tremendous amount of it. There's very few actual cutscenes.
I wonder.
But some of them are pretty
Did the
good.
flow of time bring you here?
Apparently. I still have no idea who we are. There's so many things that this game shrouds that I have no idea what's actually going on. I have a rough idea, and I have
It's been years
some
since I've
assertions
last
that I
set
made.
eyes on this place.
Don't
To
know.
be forced to see her now.
Her.
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
I did. The Archbishop? Come on, man. Stop asking. Lady Rhea?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Setet. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place, I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences.
I know. There's a lot
As
of
for
them.
you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
My name is... ... or ... without my name is.
A fine name indeed.
I am Byleth.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to
They do.
rejoin the
They're-
Knights
They do
of
have dead
Seros,
eyes.
don't
You're not
you?
wrong. They freak
I
me
won't
out
say
too.
no,
dude.
but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say.
They had some real weird
Until tomorrow.
choices that
Farewell.
they made for the eyes. The eyes are real creepy in this game.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
Hanneman? Manuela?
And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
You're a physician? You're a songstress? Physician.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I?
She might have an ego
But
problem.
yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary. If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit.
And I
would
think
love to.
I think the kids say
Spare
thirsty.
our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know?
Sort of.
Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Go for it, Manuela.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next emperor.
Kind of an important time right now.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Yeah.
Lastly,
We have
there
the
is
heirs
Golden
apparent.
Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here.
It's true.
It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
It's something.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
Oh?
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks.
Have you no
Hey,
intention
Tom.
of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a
Welcome
stranger,
to the
a
stream.
child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
Stop trying to throw salt in my
I know
game,
worrying
Sedith.
comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Geralt's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes,
That's-
that matter
that's
is
the
of great
song that she
importance as
sings,
well.
okay.
I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Okay. Don't shake confidence. Got it. Whee! Alright, and he's gonna hide behind me. It's like he never existed. Oh. He showed himself. I'm right here now. I'm over here now. No, I'm here. Here. Whee! You gonna jump over me? Alright, it was a bad idea, and my little thingy fell out here. Oh, look, we got another God, those are some terrifying eyes. I don't know why they chose that as like how eyes look, because it ain't right. I will admit that the start of the game is a little bit heavier with the cinematics, but after you get through the initial bit, there's still a lot of talking to people and getting to know them, which initially I didn't like so much, but the more you get to know the characters, and it's okay. There's Froxus's boy, Raphael. I like Leonie. Petra, best girl in the game. Dorothea, Bernadetta, Ingrid, Ash. Don't remember what her name is. Sad. Sorry. Yeah. Mercedes, Dudu, Felix, Dimitri. Gosh, what was her name? Annette. Her name was Annette. Lady Rhea. Oh, that means I get Leonie in my house this time. Sweet. My Pegasus Knight is already chosen. I likes it. Alright, yeah, I know how to explore. Alright. So we can run around. We can spin the camera. If you haven't done it yet, Froxus, because you said you're playing as well, I do recommend going to here and increasing the camera rotation speed to fast. It's definitely worth it. Because you know how many times you gotta walk into a room and be like, is there anything in here I need? No. And the slower you have that set, the longer it takes. Alright, let's talk to you first,
I
Rhea.
assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy.
I am.
Correct?
I'm
To
acutely
start,
aware.
please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
That is a
Once
good
you have
task.
finished, come and speak with me.
Aw, so much love on Twitter today, guys and gals. I woke up, I hit 400 followers on Twitter, and then it's like everybody's like, hey, you guys should still follow this. It's been really nice. Like, there's been so much just outflowing support to me lately. It's been very nice. It's been very nice. So
May I ask
it's
a favor
appreciated.
of you?
Alright, quests. We gotta go talk to everybody and do a thing. Let's talk to Alois and Sedith over here.
I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here. Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
It's true.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Will do, Sedith, since you love me so much. Anyway, guys and gals, I'll also give you a little bit of a knowledge bomb here.
Of course.
You know my my struggles, my troubles with King's Bounty 2 not coming my way, so on and so forth. Mentioned it briefly. I'll get into more details later. I kind of put out I don't want to say jokingly, but kind of does anybody have King's Bounty 2 laying around that they don't need? Kind of half-hearted thing, because I had made the decision, and I was thinking about this for a while. You know, being slighted as much as I was and just ignored and not responded to. Yeah, someone sent a copy my way. I was debating whether or not I was just going to cut ties and not work with 1C Company anymore, cut ties and not do the King's Bounty series anymore, or what the case was moving forward. And it feels petty, but at the same time it really isn't. Like, if a developer, publisher, or what have you doesn't want to work with you, especially, like, I've covered 8 games from them before. I think it's the number 8. It's like 8 or 10. It's almost, it's been a fair bit of stuff. So good rapport, everything else. And then this just happened, and I don't know if it's any one person's fault. I really don't know what happened because no one will talk to me. So I could be frustrated and angry, and I was, and still am mildly annoyed at this point. But do I really want to deprive you guys of a series that 100% is a fit for the channel? Something I'm sure many of you guys are looking forward to seeing me cover, and something that I had planned to cover for 2 years since the announcement of the game, just to be like, you know, hey, if they don't want to work with me, what's the point? I shouldn't. There's tons of people who do want to work with me. I'm justified in doing that if I wanted to do that. Otherwise, it's swallow, I don't want to say it's pride, but just suck it up, and despite my personal feelings, go forward and do the thing. And, the anger and all that stuff will fade down the stretch. It'll fade over time. So I kind of, like I said, half-hearted, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to move forward. I will continue to cover stuff, and, it's probably just a misunderstanding, and there's no really one person to blame. It sucks. It was a blow to me, but just going to move forward, right? So I kind of put that announcement out there on the community part of the YouTube channel, and someone wanted to actually, they went and they got the game, they sent it to me, and they said that they've been lurking for a long time, been watching my stuff, and they wanted me to have fun above all else, whether I only play it for 10 minutes and hate it, or 10 minutes and I had fun with it and then I don't have fun anymore, or whatever the case is. Just have fun, relax, enjoy yourself. So I did record an hour of the game earlier, so 2 episodes, and I will be posting those after we get done with the stream today. So if you guys have been looking for King's Bounty 2 from me, it is coming. It's just a bit delayed. So that's basically what I wanted to say. And a big shout out to, again, everyone who has been super supportive of me over this stressful time. And I know it seems like, oh, you got denied a code? Oh, you're just being a big baby. It's more than that, and it's an accumulation of more things that really caused the issue. That was just the catalyst, the last straw, so to speak, to really kind of knock me on my butt. So yeah. Then I'm looking forward to diving into those a bit more too. I remember enjoying Phantom Brave PC, and then like with a lot of stuff, I got distracted with other things and never quite got to go back to it. And I was starting to get closer to being able to go back to it, and then they announced that they're bringing it to Switch as part of a 2-for-1 thing, and I'm like, I guess we'll just start fresh and go there. So, all right, mini-map. We have multiple different levels of the mini-map that we can use. Most of the time I like to have it on this setting, just because we can see a little bit more, but anytime you come to a new area in this game, like in the Monastery, you'll get this little quick flash and it kind of pans through. I'm debating whether I want to skip some stuff or not.
Yes.
Because, like, I've seen all this stuff a few times, and if anybody watched the original series, the Fire Emblem series that I've done, a lot of the stuff will be the same. However, what the different houses say and how they interact and everything else, that's all going to be different. So I feel like I could skip some of it, and I shouldn't skip any of the stuff for the actual house that we're in. But I think I'll just keep it all in there. So it might slow down the run a little bit, but we're going to have fun. We can chat, we can talk, we can do stuff. I mean, it's fine. I don't have to be 100% focused on everything this time around, so it's going to be nice.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresburg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire.
There's a lot of bonds.
I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Not yet. I'll be back. We'll talk. Oh, this guy. Oh, by the way, I semi-occasionally dive in and play Fire Emblem Heroes, which is a mobile game. Very few times I play mobile games. But every once in a while I dive into it. And I've just recently played it a little bit. And they've added this guard, the gatekeeper. Hi, nothing to report. He's actually a character in Fire Emblem Heroes. It's pretty funny. Made me smile when I saw it.
You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Yeah, well, that's his thing, right? He always, you go up to him and he's like, there's nothing to report. He says, except like last month, there was something to report. It's great, and apparently people love this guy. Like, he is a character that so many people enjoyed. So it was really cool to kind of see him end up in the mobile thing where they combine heroes from like all of the Fire Emblem games. So it's pretty neat. It's good stuff. All right, I'm going to skip this stuff. We don't need to see the sprawling picture of the area that we're in. All right, we got Dimitri here. I also had the DLC for this. I don't know if you have that or not, Froxus, but it adds a whole bunch of stuff to the game that isn't there otherwise. Oh, Yuritsa's here. Let's go talk to him real quick.
What do you want?
Hi, Phantom of the Opera.
Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Not a people person, huh? It's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
All right, let's talk to this guy. It's the Black Eagle.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
All right, so you'll notice in this game it's kind of split between nobles and common folk. They don't necessarily all get along, and yet they still sort of do throughout the game. So it's an interesting dynamic. Not one that I particularly love, but it's interesting, like I said. And apparently, I think only nobles get crests. I don't know why the clothes are so derpy. I hate this thing that my guy's wearing, but we can't change yet. But there's a way of changing, but all the other clothing looks so much worse. So I just keep this on. Anyway, there's my girl right there, Petra. She's talking with the world's creepiest man, Hubert. All right, let's talk to these folk.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard.
Fantastic voice
I heard
actor,
you
by
came
the
to
way.
the aid of her
Dude's
Highness.
phenomenal.
You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra.
Hi, Petra.
I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Yeah, so her somewhat broken speech is kind of like her detrimental thing, which no one really cares about. So she doesn't really have to overcome anything. Like everybody else has these quirks and things.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember who the Golden Deer Creep could be, because I played a bit of the Golden Deer, but it's been a long time since I played that. Bernadetta might be one of the most annoying characters, but also... See, my controller's twitching, sorry. I don't know. I think it's one of the, like, super famous voice actors who does that one, too. Can't remember off the top of my head who's the voice actress for Bernadetta, so let's look it up. Detta... Fire Emblem voice actor. Erica Mendez. Yeah, she definitely has culture shock to get over. She's funny, though, at times. Super annoying at others. Like, she borders being almost endearing, charming, and funny. Oh, you're talking about Petra, yes. But Bernadetta, almost endearing, charming, and funny, to just super annoying and you want to slap her, which is sad. You don't want to slap your characters.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Bye again, Vid.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
I'm good.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
I'm like, I plan to. That sounds real creepy. Not gonna say it.
Thank you. Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way.
Yeah, Petra's
Pleased
got
to
a
meet
weird
you.
skill set. She
Linhard.
needs
Goodbye.
dexterity and writing.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Alright, so we met all of the Black Eagle folk. Now we're going to move on. And we're going to grab...
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House.
Blue Lions.
Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Alright, over here, Sylvain, Womanizer, Dedu. Rough thing to really classify. Same thing with Ash here. We got Lysithia. No, she's part of our group. Sorry, we got Felix, we got Ingrid, and Mercedes and Annette. Start with them.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all.
It's weird though, she's a sword user. I don't know why she wants writing.
Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, Annette, with your weird dead eyes.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Alright, you know what, guys and gals? You might need to give me a minute, because I have had where my Switch is like, nope, not going to work anymore, because it gets a little too hot. So, I'm going to go turn the fan on, blow it over this way, so there's some airflow, and it keeps it cool. So, go take a drink break or something, bathroom break, and then come back to me, and, I don't know, we'll say 2 to 3 minutes, and then we'll continue. Something like that. Something along those lines. Okay, not too long of a break there. I was able to get that done relatively quick. Controller. So I definitely feel some airflow over here, but it's still real hot on top, blowing out. But that's, you know, the point, right? It's supposed to generate the heat, blow it out. So hopefully this carries it up and over and out and everything. We'll see. Alright, skilled fighter, we did all that. We talked to Annette and Mercedes. Dedu and Ash. What's up, guys?
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Appreciate you. And Sylvain.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi, whenever you like.
Okay.
I felt free. Dedu? Yeah. But Dedu's seen some stuff. His entire he's like the last living person of his thing. Yeah, that... Hey, Ace. What's going on, man? It's been a while. I definitely like the Black Eagle the best. But all of them have their cool characters and whatnot, but this is going to be Golden Eagle, so I guess what we've decided
the
upon.
Golden Deer House is for students of the Lesser Alliance.
Golden Deer, not Golden Eagle.
Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
I am Iron Man. Ferdinand. I am Ferdinand Van Eyre. Von Eyre. Yes. Yes, exactly. And he's always trying to outdo and usurp Lady Edelgard for whatever reason. It's real weird. Lady Edelgard is just not happy with him. I'm surprised Hubert hasn't murdered him yet in his sleep or something. Alright, so we got Ignatz, we got Lysithea, we've got Marianne, we've got Hilda? Hilda, I think that's her name. We got Raphael, we got Leone. Let's talk with these two.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
The shirt might be too small.
That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leone Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice.
She's great.
I'm sure he's told you about me?
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
He might not be the most academic individual, but when I did play the Golden Deer a little bit, dude's pretty funny, and he's quite powerful.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
Ignatz.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
I don't really like Lysithea. I think she's probably the most powerful spellcaster in the game, but as a character herself,
What do you think?
Is Raphael related to Donatello, Michelangelo, and Leonardo? We can only hope. We can only hope, because, I mean, I'd swap out Raphael for Leo any day. But that's just me. Most people probably resonate more with Michelangelo or Raph, but not me.
What do you think?
Hey,
He does have a
Are
sister.
you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
That's Hilda.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Valentine?
Marianne von Edmund.
Hi, Marianne.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Hilda's pretty cool too. I'm not gonna lie. She's funny. She's quite. Oh yeah, and this guy. This guy grows on you slowly, but you'd think it'd be like a mold or a fungus, but he has some redeeming qualities eventually, I think. I don't know,
You
maybe
must
I'm
be
crazy.
the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude.
Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
Really good voice actors for most of these characters. We're gonna get Anna, the merchant, essentially, for every other game. Every other Fire Emblem game, and she becomes a playable character. She'll join our house because of the DLC. I don't particularly like her, Lawrence Hellman mayonnaise. I like it. Makes so much sense. Yeah, that's true. Lawrence, while kind of a little bit, he does have some pretty logical ideals, but he's super hung up on the whole noble, that only noble people can do this, only noble people can do that, and nobody else can do it, and it's their job to do it, and it's...
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
We're up to 20
I am
people
Dimitri Alexandra Blathid,
between the
Crown
two.
Prince of the
It's
Holy
almost an
Kingdom
even
of
split.
Fargus. Of
Greetings.
course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
It's pizza day today, guys and gals. Pretty excited. DAB stands for Dimitri Alex. I can't say his last name. Like Bladed, Bladed. We will never dab. Sure. Talk to me about yourself.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Alright, so this gives us a kind of an idea of what the character looks like stat-wise, gives us an idea of what his strengths or weaknesses are, Now, when it says strengths and weaknesses, it doesn't mean he's weak against axes and he's weak against magic. It means that he is not good at learning those things. Strengths, he is good at learning those things. So you could switch Dimitri over to swordplay if you wanted to. I'm not going to, but you could. I'm also not going to play him. But, like, that's what those things mean. And then if we take a look up at the top, all of the leaders, they all have something akin to royal lineage, which multiplies experience earned by 1.2. So we get 20% more experience for any of the leaders. All of them have that same thing, even if it's called something different. And then you look over on the left, you got your movement, you got your, he's a noble versus a commoner, his HP, experience, and then all the stats. If we hit the X button, that's not the X button. Actually, maybe we can't do that right now. No, we can't. We have to actually choose our house. We'll be able to eventually go in and see information about everything. A little tooltip will pop up and explain it. So we'll be able to see what his crest does. The crest is the thing that says right next to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. There's that little circle, the white circle with the thing inside. That has a specific thing that it does. So we're going to go to Dedu. We're just going to go through, learn all the characters.
Was born in Dusker and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Staunch Shield. If unit takes no action except for weight, he gains +4 defense. Oh, okay. So that's what that is. Cool. We got Felix.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy.
So
he gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Sure. All right, so of the 3 houses that I've played at least a bit of, which are the only ones that we have in 3, I played each one a little bit. The most recent one that I played has been the Blue Lion. I would say that they have the most interesting dynamic, I think, out of all 3 of the houses. Doesn't mean they have the best characters, the most likable ones, but there's a very interesting dynamic amongst them. Felix specifically, not a big fan of the leader, and much more dark and angry than, we'll say, the others are toward their leader that they don't particularly like. So, very, very interesting. Like I said, I'm very curious to see how all of these play out. All right, let's get through this.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Caspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
Sweet. I likes me some lectures. Wait, no I don't.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
All right, on to Mercedes.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
Best healer in the game.
She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
All right, let's see here. Annette?
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
She might have the deadest eyes in the game, though. Like, she's staring into my soul, and my soul's leaving my body. We gotta stop looking in her eyes.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Okay, so we've learned all we can learn from the Blue Eagles.
Right.
We're gonna go learn Blue Eagles. Everything is an eagle to me for some reason. Blue Lions. Now we're gonna go talk to the Black Eagles, and then we're gonna talk to the Golden Eagles. Right? Everything's an eagle.
So you've accepted a teaching position.
Yeah, we already talked about this. Stop it. Stop
I
it.
hope you've had a chance to meet everyone.
Talk to me about yourself, Edelgard.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Oh?
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra.
Dude's creepy.
He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
So, one of the items that you'll find laying on the ground, there's a lot of, you pick up stuff, then you have to bring it to whoever lost it, their lost items. And you get like favor with the, you'll see how it all works out. I think the first item he loses, what is MT? Where do you, grants 5 might with gambits. So it's like 5 extra damage. Anyhow, the first item he loses that you bring back to him is a chemical-covered cloth, essentially a chloroform cloth. Yep. Super creepy guy. Super creepy.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Mm-hmm. I'm Ferdinand von Ire.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest
Definitely
him,
not.
and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
But alas, he is not. Alright, onward to Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Bergliez. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Sweet. Bernadetta.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul.
She got that 1,000-yard stare.
I believe she shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry. I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
Now, while Annette might have the deadest eyes that stares into your soul, she got something different, and it might be more creepy. Bernadetta's eyes are kind of a living nightmare. It's weird. Plus, yeah, I don't know why there's MT, which is I'm pretty sure it's might. And there's also attack. Maybe we'll have to look at it and see. I will drag her if I have to. Yeah, basically.
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
She's a gold digger. Like legit. She's trying to find a man who will take care of her. That's literally what she's here for.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king.
Petra!
Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
That's not great. 35 long password on a mobile. Yeah, I had to do a few things on my phone before, where I had to get passwords and stuff, and I'm like, oh god, it's so much worse. All right, so we've learned everybody else. I don't think mine's quite 35, but mine was like 18, 22, something like that. It's still decently long, so I have a rough idea, a hint or taste at what you're going through.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
Sure.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude Von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House
I
yet?
have.
Care to know more about anyone?
I would. All right, Claude, talk to me about you, buddy.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well.
Oh, there you go.
But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
All right. We got Claude, we got Lorenz.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
You'll quickly turn sour on Lorenz if you already haven't. But he gets better.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
Cave of Steel games.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Oh, that's right. Iggy's the archer, okay. The other archer, since our main guy is the archer. So he's like the red-headed step archer.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose.
That's a
you
big
have to make
deal.
your own fun in this place, you know?
So double skill experience earned in battle is a tremendous deal. Skill experience is maybe I'm thinking wrong. I'm thinking class experience. What is skill experience? Just like the book stuff? Okay. That's still a big deal. It's not as big of as if it was class experience. But she'll like master her dark magic, white magic, and all that stuff much quicker than other people will because she gets double the experience earned. Okay. Still a big deal, but not as big as I was thinking.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Poor Marianne. Unit recovers up to 20% of max HP at the start of turn when adjacent to... I don't know. Any variant of a flying ally? Any variety of a flying ally. Okay. Cavalry or flying. There we go. That's what it is. Could not see beyond your text there, Proxus, but it's all good. Hilda.
Hilda is the
male
only
allies
daughter
deal
of
extra
Duke
damage.
Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
She is pretty funny. And then Leonie.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
So this is something I think unique to the Golden Deer. You got Hilda, who, if she's adjacent to male characters, those male characters do additional damage, I think. And then here, if Leonie is adjacent to male characters, she deals additional damage herself and takes 2 less damage. And I don't think any of the other classes, or the other, classes or houses
Hilda
have
is
that.
the
Yeah, she
only
deals
daughter.
3
If you
extra
look at-
damage. So, really good to pair them up across the board with various different folks. Raphael's going to be my big heavy. You're going to be my knight on horseback. You're going to be an archer. You're going to be a magic person. You're going to be a healer. I am going to double magic heal on both of those. You're going to be an axe user. Maybe a wyvern? Maybe. And Leonie is going to be my Pegasus knight. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I don't need another archer. I mean, archers are fun, but nah. I mean, when you got Claude, everything else is bad by comparison. Claude just wrecks people with his archery.
I appreciate your effort.
Alright, so we did our first quest. We took our time doing it. We are going to return to the audience chamber.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far?
That's right.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
We love you too,
The
Seth.
Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? It's got Petra. It's important. I wonder who my favorite character from this one would be. I actually don't think I really particularly love any of the characters from the Blue Lions. Ash is okay. Ingrid, probably. Mercedes's voice kind of annoys me a little bit. I mean, like I said, it's done well, but it's just one of those things that kind of grates on me a bit. Oh no, the big choice. We've already chosen for Woot. We've already chosen. It's going to be the Golden Deer. I'm probably going to try to recruit Petra, yes. I think I might make her the dancer. We'll see. Like I said, getting writing is going to be difficult. But I don't know what level of writing I need. We might look that one up. Anyway, so we're going to...
So you have chosen the Golden Deer.
I have, by Claude.
Your heart has made its choice then.
I'm going to look up
all I ask
what you
is
need
that
to
you guide these
Petra.
open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry.
C.
I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame.
Dexterity has
Is
to be
it
around
urgent?
15 to 20.
No, it's nothing.
Okay.
More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Probably party commissar?
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses.
Some of them are
intended to
made,
gauge
Miriam.
the current progress.
Wait till
of
you
the
see their
students.
bonding things.
We will
Oh.
be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Some of the bonding things are just like, well, like, how is that bonding? Oh my god, you seem like you want to literally murder each other.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Yeah, we are.
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Don't tell me. You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
It's true.
Whoops. Now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
There you go. Oh, come on, man. I have to say I don't mind. That's my choice?
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual.
It is a bit
I've
strange.
heard you are a skilled mercenary, but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Appreciate you.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois.
I don't
one
doubt
of the
that.
Knights.
Look at him.
As far as skill
He
goes,
could eat
I saw
me.
it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is the child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Seros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain? Who are you talking about? Captain Geralt, of course.
All right, Proxus,
the
take
most
care, man.
notable captain of the Knights of Seros and a peerless mercenary.
He's not that well known. You're exaggerating a bit. It's not that well known? I mean, I don't think I can really upset anyone, but sometimes if you choose the right answer, you get, like, beneficial relationship points for choosing the right one.
It doesn't matter what you
She's
think
mad.
of him.
That didn't
Captain
help.
Gerald deserves nothing but respect. Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is
So
a
mean to each
bad
other.
idea. Don't you agree, Marianne?
Well, I...
Huh? Oh, yes, I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage. I propose
How
a nice
savage.
conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. There's no meat involved. It's not a party.
Your common sensibilities
My
are
wife would like
grating
him a
to
lot.
my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that
Alongside
just makes your
slackers.
life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Indubitably. Alright, so... I'm going to try to get through the mock battle. And I think that's when we're going to stop the stream. Hopefully that's doable. I don't know. Like I said, I managed to barely do it with a lot of trial and error and fiddling. To do it with the Blue Lions. God, I'm just on an eagle trip today. I don't know. An eagle trip? Eagle. It's fine. All right, there are new places in the monastery to explore. I got 1,000 monies. Yay! Somebody's birthday? Nope.
Say,
Hanneman wants to
while
talk
you're
to me.
here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
Including tying their
Each
shoelaces
crest
fast.
has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now,
Blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood.
Yeah,
However,
blood, schmud.
just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power.
Body's not happy.
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself.
I'm all scruffy. I haven't shaved in like a week. I look terrible. It's okay. I'll look all pretty for you guys next week. How about that? Do what you can to find out. There's no need to look into it. Yeah, go ahead. Find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it.
See, we had a little
straight
happy
away.
thing there. That means he liked that, what I
Now,
said.
please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this?
It's a crest.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
Kind of a big deal.
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes,
I also
so
need to trim,
very
not
much
just,
more
not just
research.
clean up.
But
I
for
need to
now,
trim
your
this
work
down.
here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see.
Can I interest
It
you
may be
all in
connected to that, but to a greater degree
hard
than
candies?
usual.
My wife gets me random things. Those are pretty good. Like the very first initial like couple seconds of it's awful. Because of course it is. It's cherry. It tastes like cherry medicine that I'm sure most people have had when they were a child. Like cough syrup or whatever.
With each
But it goes
moon,
away really
professors
quick.
of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead.
Mm-hmm.
It notes the days on which event...
Yeah. Days, events. Everybody knows. I mean, at least I know. Alright, so. Essentially we can see like here was Hubert's birthday. We missed out on that. We have chosen the rescue at dawn. That was when we met up with the 3 people to start with. We're on the 27th now. And it is our first day where we get to not do any of these, but go and explore. So, this will take a little bit of time still. It's going to be a long time before we get out of this. This is my room. Thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Alright, so, DLC is grabbed. The expansion pass is grabbed. We're not going to be doing the expansion stuff for a while. Essentially, I think you have until, what did I read? Chapter 11 or 12 or something to do it, maybe 10. And then after that, I don't think you can go back and do it. But if you do it before Chapter 4, there's like a lot of spoilers and all sorts of stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably going to end up doing it on the actual normal YouTube Let's Play as opposed to the live stream. So that's kind of where I'm leaning right now. So let's go get the DLC stuff, though. Both of those sound awful. I hate licorice. Like black licorice. Alright, DLC supplies are available. Alright, so basically we get the set. These are phenomenally good things. They give us a bunch of stuff to make things easier. I am using these. I'm using them right now, in fact. I am not going to... and you like it. Well, that's good. I haven't taken a cough syrup in a long time. I don't even know what they taste like anymore. Or what they taste like in Canada, so... Thankfully, I mean, I have cough drops. You know, welcome to the halls of medicine here. I've had some cough drops. These happen to be with honey. But, I've not taken a cough syrup in ages. Alright, items. Byleth. So, these are going to increase our movement by 2. This is going to increase our speed by 3. Our snow melt drop is going to increase our strength by 3 and our HP by 7. So we're going to get all of these. And then we're going to use them. And we're basically going to buff Byleth up a bit. And hopefully, this is going to give us a slight advantage moving forward. That we might not die instantaneously doing what we need to do in the mock battle that we're about to go and face off in. So that's one of the little boons that they give you when it comes to the DLC. Also, you can go to the journal, and you can change clothing, and they all look terrible, to be honest. We can take away our cloak, and boy howdy, does that look awful. Or we can have one with a cloak. Actually, that one doesn't look as bad. But house loungewear, we can run around in like our terrifying, I don't know, servant's attire. Yes, we are a butler. We could be in our summer wear. Our evening wear. Also doesn't look too bad. The Sothis regalia. I feel like that's not really fitting for my character. I don't know. And then the dancer ensemble. It's pretty elaborate. We're just gonna go right back to the normal war stuff and I was going to call it. I looked around at all the various different things. I actually don't like any of them. A couple of them could maybe be okay, but meh. Meh. Alright. So welcome to the monastery. We got Seteth, we got random people who will tell us stuff.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Maybe. We also have this guy over here in the... Oh, he's not here right now.
Yes.
We got the dog here. We'll talk to him later.
Hi.
Hi. Yuritsa's here again.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Cool. Appreciate you. What's up, Caspar?
Wow,
That
Yuritsa sure
Yuritsa.
seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement.
You mean Captain
I was surprised
Charisma over
when
there?
You were suddenly appointed professor instead.
The Seaman?
I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle.
Uh-oh.
I could probably take you, though.
My camera is unhappy. I'm now blurry. Why am I blurry? I'm not horribly blurry. I'm just slightly blurry. Yeah, not a chance, buddy.
You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat...
You will never beat me. Never. Never, ever, ever.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Uh-huh.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
Are you? Because I feel like you're not really joking, buddy. Well, that didn't help. My camera does weird stuff. I don't understand. It just randomly does whatever it wants. Like, autofocus should theoretically be off. I could probably fix this. Give me a minute, guys and gals. There we go. Yeah, for whatever reason, it reset it to on. There, we're all shiny and less bad than we once were. Okay.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety.
It's true.
Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Maybe. We'll see. See if I feel like it. What's up, Dimitri and Dedu?
Let me know when you are hungry.
Okay.
I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Appreciate you.
I have a request.
He wants me to go grow some plants in the greenhouse, take some seeds and do it. I will do that, sir. Thank you.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away.
I
won't
cannot
speak
pronounce
so
your name, but
formally of the
hello.
class assignment in the future.
Greetings on YouTube from, is that a Russian name? I apologize. I don't know. All right, so we have Hilda and we have good old.
Did you hear the news, Teach?
Claude
Looks
here.
like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between the houses.
Yeah, we are.
The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training.
We don't have
After
time.
all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well. You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
No, I'm good.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up,
Uh-huh.
you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile
Tilda.
maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Yeah, no. she's actually going to be one of the most powerful characters because she's an axe wielder, and she is going to be a maniac on the floor. She's going to be dancing like she's never danced before or something. I don't know. She's going to be hurting some fools. You guys know I loves me some axe users. All right, come on. We don't need to see all this. All right, so you'll get used to talking to Bernadetta like this. Or you won't get used to talking to her like this because she'll disappear into her room.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
And this is how you will converse with Bernadetta most of the time. Through the door.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Sure. Alright, and then we go over here to Leonie. I won't lose.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice.
I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
And I'm a product from his You know what? Not gonna... You have the song in her head. She's a maniac on the floor. Yep. Serbian. Apologies. Translates to raspberry juice. Nice. Well, welcome.
Well, there's Dorothea,
welcome,
Hilda,
RJ.
and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice.
Well, yeah, no doubt, buddy.
I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor.
Share a meal with someone. Alright, I can do that. Mizuma has entered lurk mode, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies. Okay, the doors don't open yet. Alright, cool. So I don't have to go waste my time doing all that. You alright there, buddy? Did you stub your toe? Why'd you just grunt at me when I came by? Oh, the monastery. Oh, there's gonna be so much to do in the monastery. Alright, let's roam the land here. Nope. Yeah, catnap. Hey, Cyril.
I'm a little busy.
Can't we talk just a little?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
What? Oh, I talked to you, but you should just go look at some flowers. Excuse me?
Anyway.
Hey, Ash. Is there anything in here to pick up? Yes, there is. So you gotta keep your eyes out for the little blue mystical thing. Kind of like this. I still can't believe we can see the light on the camera. Because I absolutely cannot see that at all. But you can see the light shining from the controller. It's great. I love it. Okay. Alright, let's talk to Ash. Oh my god. Come on.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
That was weird. I rubbed my knuckle against my leg and it hurt really bad. Now it doesn't hurt at all. Weird. Okay. I've never had much interest in plants. You seem well informed on the subject.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines.
Sweet.
You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Where do you think I am right now, buddy? Did you look around before we had the conversation? We're literally in the... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Alright, blah, blah, blah. Plant stuff. Got it. Dedu seeds. Let's do some Dedu seed things. Alright, we offer the seeds, and then we can go cultivate it. As our professor level goes up, we'll be able to spend money, unfortunately, but spend money to actually increase each of these. Now, one thing that I wanted to do, because I figured it was a good idea and I didn't actually do it, before we ended that last battle where I took the last hit on the guy and we leveled up Claude and all that stuff, I actually wanted to switch over to the other two characters, Edelgard and Dimitri, that I didn't use, and I wanted to put their weapons on my main character because we weren't going to be using them. That would give us an extra sword, an extra spear and an extra axe that we could use for our characters. Because we're going to be struggling a little bit with things early on. Alright, so we finished up that. We'll be able to harvest those later. Lindhart, talk to me, Sleepy.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for
Yeah, it
naps.
is.
I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too.
Yeah.
He's sleeping, standing up with his eyes open. It's a little weird. It's a little off-putting.
Maybe.
Kitty cat, fish, fish, fish. Marianne. I'm stepping on the cats. It's fine. Way over here. No. Who you?
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure.
Gonna be something.
If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
It's fair. It's fair. Alright, so let's head over here. And talk to Marianne.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Okay. What's up, fish guy?
No.
Fishing has not yet been unlocked. Okay. Never mind, didn't want to talk to you anyway. Hello, Felix. Hello, Felix and crew. Hey, Petra, what's going
Here
on?
at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
Yeah, you will. One day, Petra. One day. It'll be the you and I in unity. We will take care of this. Alright, Flane, what's up, girl?
Hello there, Professor.
In a non-creepy way.
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Oh, that's a shame. I don't want to visit you.
Should the opportunity arise,
Calm down.
I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have.
Indeed.
Might you
Alright.
help me with a favor?
Yep, now I can go fishing. Alright, let's go catch some fish. Would you like to fish in the pond? Alright, you guys can mock me for my bad timing. Are you ready? Prepare to mock. I got Flane's bait. Alright. You guys can screw it up. Harry Potter? I can't remember which part, but map is also very similar. You can fly with the griffin. Don't know, I've never played a Harry Potter game, so I would not know. But that's interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anyone make that correlation before, so... Okay, let's go turn this into Flane. Where are you at, Flane? We're not even into the actual meat of the game. This is all kind of storyline and advancing things right now. The meat of the game is the tactical turn-based game, strategy elements of the game. Alright. Anybody over here? Nope. Alright. Let's go across over to Felix.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
I was hoping to spar with you, buddy.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Sure you do. What's up, big guy?
I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
The dream, right? Oh, the dream. Alright, we got to do the dining staff thing here. Today's special menu. We got Lysithia. Alright, we're going to get Hilda. And we're going to get, I guess, Lysithia. Can check it out later. Oh, yeah, I definitely believe you. I said, I have not played any of those. It's just a strange thing to kind of correlate that, but... I suppose there's castles and things in those, so it kind of makes sense.
Yummy! Who made this?
The
I'll have to
chefs.
give my compliments to the chef. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Yay. Love me more. Okay, they did. Yeah, we hit the next professor level. Super important. You now have more activity points for exploration. And your monthly funds for activities have increased. Alright, we can finish exploring. I'm not done talking to everyone, I don't
I can
think.
count on you.
Okay, thank you for your assistance. Alright, did I talk to everyone? No, I did not talk to Annette or Lysithia or Thomas or Hanneman or Rhea. Ugh. There's so much. Oh god, I completely forgot all of those guys too. I forgot I went along the outside completely here. Alright, well, we still got quite a bit to do before we can even hope to get into the mock battle. Man. So this is one of those things, like I said, I appreciate all this, and it's good that they have it because, like I said, you really get to learn the characters, you know, their thoughts and their hopes, their dreams, and their personalities, and you see them kind of overcome struggles and like character flaws and quirks and stuff. Like, that's all really cool, and I like that. But man, it pads out the game so much. You spend so much more time doing this stuff than you do actually playing the game. And to me, playing the game is, you know, being in the battles and the combat and everything else. I don't know. It hurts me a little bit. It's not the worst, most egregious thing ever, but hey, it's our buddy, the gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor.
Nothing to report.
By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
Yes.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old
I mean,
clock,
we
huh?
we can do that ourselves
I
here.
suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Maybe. Un momento, por favor. Alright. We're back. Okay, can't go that way. That's quarantined off by a big old shield boy. Alright, we'll start here, I guess.
Indeed.
Indeed. This is
As
my
part of our
duty.
commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodland. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Uh-huh. All I heard was duty. What's up,
Hello,
Annette?
Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right.
Those dead eyes.
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Nope. Can't say that I have.
I suppose it was silly to ask.
Oh.
Sorry for wasting your time.
Well, you know. Young lady, you should be curtsying, not bowing. Thank you. Oh, doesn't matter. Hello,
Yes.
priest.
I hear a member of House Hresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
That's right. I'm rocking everything all the time. You gotta have your logo on everything, including your phone.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Basically, my new Saturday morning cartoons is what Cup said for his subscription, resubbing his Prime. Good stuff. Now, some of that stuff doesn't come through 100% through the restream chat, so I may miss a few things, guys and gals. We're still learning how all this comes together, so bear that in mind. And my event announcement thing that I had up on YouTube did not go live when I went live, and I don't know why. So I will have to do some reading and figuring out how that works, because I don't understand. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it all makes sense down the road.
Professor? Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Okay. You like reading.
In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Okay. Well, I mean, the burden of sleep. Who talks like that?
Professor!
Professor! Shush.
Professor!
Shut up. Don't want to talk to any of you. Talk to me first.
Do you know the provenance of our class name?
No, but you're going to tell me.
That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor.
It's got one head.
Hence, black eagles.
It's got one head. What are you talking about, dude? You just said the twin-headed eagle. Where's the second head that you're talking about? Come on, game. It's alright. We'll just let it go. Just gotta call out their chicanery, you know. Hey, Dorothea.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew
Really?
that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
I actually did not know that. I could have sworn that there was a couple. Alright, we got Mercedes and Ingrid.
Before I
Mercedes.
came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the kingdom capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too.
Why?
But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
Yeah, her voice just gets to me after a while.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Insides, outsides, oversights, just all the sides. Alright, we're almost done. Almost. I say it sparingly because there's still so much more. We still gotta go over to the... you'll see.
Have you memorized everyone's names yet?
Yes.
I'm Ignat, in case you forgot.
Nope, I remember.
I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Cool. What's up?
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor?
Why don't you
Golden
enlighten
deer
me?
are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Well, so what I was told with this game, if you don't care about the storyline, like say you played through a specific group before, like the Golden Deer, for instance, you can go through and, yeah, you can get a bit more if you spend all the time running around and doing all this stuff, but you really don't have to do most of the stuff. And if you already know the storyline, you can skip all the dialogue, so it does speed up subsequent playthroughs. And thankfully, there's not a lot of puzzle solving. Oh, no, you're not annoying. You're totally fine, RJ, or was it Raspberry Jam? Is that what it was? Raspberry Juice, excuse me. No, you're totally fine. But there's not really a lot of puzzles and stuff to solve. Now, there's some mystery and stuff is veiled. It's like secretive.
Indeed.
When it comes to your character and things like that. So you kind of like mentally try to figure this stuff out. But right now we're basically building relationships, getting to know characters a little bit better, and getting more of the story moving forward of what's going to happen. But once we get into what I consider the gameplay part of it, it's all tactical turn-based battles, akin to something like Shining Force, Fire Emblem, even Heroes of Might and Magic in some sense. So, hello, Oz, Vasiliu. Sure I pronounced that wrong. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, what are we doing here? And right now we're also looking around for those little blue lights that we can pick up, because those are items that we either need for something, or eventually there will be gifts that we can give characters to make them like us more.
Do bear in mind that even as you
and
are
lost items
appraising
and
your
stuff.
students, they are appraising you.
Yes,
as
I know.
well.
Stare into the abyss
I
and
hope
stares
that
back
you will
into you.
do your
Yeah,
best
all over it.
to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
My super prowess. All right. Are you here yet? You are not. Okay.
Well,
Well, Gerald, you in here? Yep.
The church has changed a lot since my time.
Greetings,
Cetus,
Sanskrit.
Hanneman, Manuela, Euritza, and many of the knights.
I appreciate the
None
subscription.
of them were around 20 years
Or
ago.
The sub, the scrap.
Have you met Leonie yet? Apparently, it was my influence that inspired her to leave her village. Sorry to burden you, but could you watch over her for me? She's the only apprentice I've ever had.
I appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. It helps. We're slowly clawing our way toward 20K on YouTube. I think we're getting pretty close to 17.9. We might even be there. We were like 10 to 15 away earlier. So we're clawing our way that way. And yeah, I'm just going to continue churning it out, so to speak. Manuela, all right, guys. Keep your eyes, her eyes are up at the top of her, basically kind of in the center of her face. Remember, that's where you're supposed to be looking at women.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they?
There we go.
Don't worry, though.
There we
Should
go.
you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation.
The camera even
I
went
will
to
see
it.
to you, oh so very, very personally.
She kind of wants us. It's awkward, but she's also very funny. Like, I don't see it here exactly. Like, her room is not a horrible mess, but she often. Oh, this is kind of creepy. There's a human muscular thing here, and there's just a knife sticking out of its forehead. But apparently she's a slob, and she can get people to go on dates with her, but she just freaks them all out when she takes them home, basically. And they never want to go out with her again. You kind of feel bad for Manuela.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group
Why am I
of
talking
knights
about this?
returned.
Oh, right.
People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Indeed. Oh, I missed somebody. Hanneman.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle
There
between
is.
the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh.
What?
A couple square inches would do. No?
Oh.
Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Yeah, I'm going to walk away now. You are not going to have a couple square inches of my flesh. Who asks that? I think this is closed over here, but we'll see. Donk. Yep. All right, to La Biblioteca, a.k.a. the library. And then once we're done there, we can finally go to the mock battle, I think. Maybe.
Hey, you.
Hi. All right, Tomas. I think he's a cannibal. It might be accurate.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
I will make good use of this. Not now. I won't do it now. Now it's too late. The 11th hour is too late to be making use of documents.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmach for a spell, but he returned to his post last year.
I only got about 2 hours before
no one is
my
familiar
next
with the monastery's
Steam
archives
store
as he
stream.
is.
So, hopefully, we'll at least get into the mock battle. We'll give it one shot. If I manage to pull it off, fantastic. If I don't, and so be it. Let's do a quick once over here. Did we miss anyone? No. No, okay. We're done with our free time. Now it's time for the Battle of Mockitude. Or Mockedness. It's Ferdinand's birthday, too, apparently. I'll buy you flowers. Why not?
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Potentially the hardest part of the entire game for Maddening Difficulty. Time to mock people. I think it's a mock battle rap, right? No, alright. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save now. Over the goddess of rebirth, blah, 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 blah. I think I need to do anything else. Oh, this is going to suck. I don't like it. We'll save again on another one. Why not? Barbarossa. Who the heck is that? Rivalry of the Houses. White Clouds, Chapter 1. 3 houses.
Time for a mock battle, eh? How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Thanks. I'm not concerned. I'm terribly concerned. But I'll pretend like I'm confident.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help, too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Do it. No, don't. Yes, we need that.
Yeah, wink, wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right?
Right.
But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
See? Smart, he's thinking.
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage. Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point. Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
Yeah.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
If they insist.
Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after,
I don't know what's
I've got
gonna
more
happen.
than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
For now.
While
Till I
I am
murder
pleased
them.
that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Oh?
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
Farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
I already saved your life. Why are you assessing me? Go away. Get. Dogs and cat gift recipients. I like how the 3 dogs are up there in the top 5. And then all these bloody cats. Ugh. I don't need... God. Alright, we gotta figure out who we're gonna bring. Actually, this might be the team to bring. Let's think about this. Is Leonie the better choice? I don't think so yet. I think I'm going to roll with what I have. Oh, but Raphael. Maybe Raphael instead of... Lawrence? Instead of Hilda? Crap. Ugh. Defensive 7, defensive 6, defensive 6, defensive 7. How does she have higher defense? And strength. Well, I feel like Leonie's just better than Lauren's in just about every way. Dexterity is 6, speed is 7. Dexterity is 8, speed is 9. Yeah, Leonie's just a better version of Lauren's, I guess, at this point in the game. We're gonna go with this. I might have to redo this with Raphael. We'll see. Alright. So what are we up against? Oh god, they have a magic caster coming right away? Did they always do that? I can't remember. No, this is usually an archer, and so is this. No, this isn't an archer. This is Dorothea, usually. Oh, it's gonna be horrible. Oh, I hate everything about this. Alright, sorry. I already know how bad the mock battle's gonna go. Like, I am aware of what we're getting ourselves into, so... I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Here we go. Yeah.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner.
Yep.
Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Alright, so... The part that's really annoying about this, it's fine, but what's really annoying about this, especially on Maddening, is they don't fight each other. They only fight us. So I feel like it's not fair.
Stay focused.
Oh, that's not gonna go well. Hilda, can you make it over there?
Who,
Crap.
me?
Ready and willing.
Hey, Rengor, 1997.
Let's get to it.
Man, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh. If I could have gotten Hilda here. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way.
Who, me?
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace.
Whatever, Ferdy.
Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can
Yep.
you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish preparing, make your move. Did you? Mercedes? Keep our enemy occupied until then.
I'm on it.
They're not gonna do anything.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
And yeah, the booster all. I threw them all on Byleth. Dang it, I didn't dodge. But I hit really hard. It's okay, I guess. God. Ugh. Do you think he one-shots anyone? I bet he does. Oh, I can't get close enough to find out. Alright. Alright, hold on. I need to make smart choices here. If I attack him... You have a throwing axe, don't you? Don't you come with one? You don't? You have one when you're on the enemy team. Dang it. Alright. We're gonna have to hope that we can survive. We might just lose immediately here.
I am the son of...
Well done.
Alright, if you're gonna go after Hilda, let's unequip it so you're less likely to double us. And then you... Smart. It's smart. Okay, let's see if we survive or if we die and we immediately have to start over.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Well, as long as you're not facing me with your full stomach, I mean, I guess that's fine. Oh god, don't kill me! Okay. Oh. Don't double. And there's gonna be 8 more points coming at me. No? Oh, he didn't have poison attack? Really? Oh. Well, that's not nearly as terrifying. Alright. So...
It's your call.
The call now is combat arts, curved shot. Well, hold on. Crap. How much damage can we do? Leone with your Tempest Lance. How much is that going to do? Okay. So if we can do at least 8 damage to him with a shot from our boy here. We'll do 12 if we hit. Okay. Alright, Tempest Lance. Let's just look without the Tempest... Oh, hold on, I can do that with switching this. It's not enough. We have to use the Tempest Lance. If we don't get this with the 1%, I swear I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, down you go. We definitely have enough attack power between the two of these to get this done. I think I would prefer to have her get the kill. Alright, Ash is gone. We don't have to worry about him. Oh, she has Nosferatu. Okay. Could also use that. Alright, that's good to know. I don't really want to use the heal right now. Alright, we're going to start moving our way over. We're going to go around to the left and hope that this works out. There's no guarantee. We're going to have to use up our vulnerary. We have a few. And the fact that Dorothea is over there is not really great. Because she's going to hurt us so bad. What kind of resistance does Marianne have? 8. 6, 2, 5, and 3. If we can get her to pull to pull Dorothea's attack, do you have a throwing axe? Yes. This is gonna suck. Alright, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Theoretically, this isn't even the hard part.
We'll use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone, I am counting on your support.
This should be fine. It's the other group of guys coming that's going to be tough.
We do well to take a detour.
Alright, so we're going to go here. I'm going to wait on throwing the other vulnerary on us. Might be a mistake. A new episode of HOM 5 yesterday. When we saw this battlefield, it immediately reminds you of HOM. Yep. Kind of obsessed with them. Oh, that's good. I'm trying to do them a bit more regularly. I know my overall uploads in general, just the number of uploads I do, has slowed down quite a bit over the last, like, 2 years. But, it comes and goes. I still try. There's exceptions, but I still try to upload a video or 2 a day at minimum. But, again, there's been a few days where I'm like, nah, just not able to do it today. Sorry, type situation. Hopefully those don't happen too often. Alright, so here's a potential play that we can do. Not highly likely to hit it, but we might. I'm going to do it. The others are close enough that this shouldn't be a big deal. That might have pulled them out, it might not have. So we're going to have to see. What we need is Dorothea to focus on
Seems we're surrounded. At a time like this,
Marianne.
our only option is to cut a path through.
but not Edelgard. Edelgard cannot focus on Marianne. If she does, it's real bad. So unfortunately, we may have to just sit here and keep lobbing this out on her. There we go, we hit her. Okay. Oh, there's so many questionable things happening right now. I'm quite concerned. Granted, again, Leone, if we can get a Tempest Lance on Dorothea and not just die immediately, it's going to be a big deal. Because that hurts really bad against spellcasters. Now, she's not going to do much. Alright. Let's see if that's enough to actually make this a reality here. It is. It is. So why is Tempest Lance so great? It just says a powerful lance attack. It just really hurts him for whatever reason. Alright, so Dorothea's not an issue. I gotta stop skipping their voice lines. I apologize. I have a few more episodes of HOM 5 ready to go. If we attack here, we're gonna get smacked in the face.
Look at that, a real-life princess. I'll have to be careful not to scar that little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shock then.
Plot's so
The
full of
shock
himself,
was your
dude.
intention to begin
So
with,
she.
was it not?
Boop. Oh, he heals. Cool. Okay, so here's where we stand. I can't do this because I will die if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I will absolutely die. So you can't use Marianne for that. Best regards from me and my wife. Oh, thank you. Alright, so just for those that don't see this on the thing. Raspberry Juice says, appreciate it, you're the best. Wish you a good game and time for the rest of your stream, which shouldn't be too long if we can finish this. You have to go. Best regards to myself and my wife. Take care. Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming into the stream and checking things out. Alright, let's see how this... Oh, if I go there, I'm going to aggro her. Shouldn't be too bad. I am going to get hurt real bad. So, can Hilda survive this? Yes, but she can barely hit, so we'll use Smash to land the... Oh, or she can crit and make my life very easy. Thank you, Hilda. I love you.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
I've had so many things go well for me due to random crits in this game at different times. It's kind of absurd. Alright, I don't think I'm ready to engage with her just yet, so we're going to take it slow. We're going to get everybody closer, then we're going to pull her out. Probably with Marianne. And we're going to see. We could lose people in this battle, by the way. And we probably will. Because this battle is a mock battle that people don't die permanently. So sometimes we will have to utilize characters' lives. Now, the big problem we're going to be faced with here. What's up, Regnor? To not bait? We just walk over and smack her in the face? I've tried that. And backtrack to the blue. Oh, that's interesting. I did not think of that, actually. That might not be a bad idea. So this is what normally happens when you go after Manuela, and thank you for this, because it might actually be what I need. So what's going to happen when we do defeat Manuela, if we did it this way? They will charge. These guys, all three of these, will charge over to us. And then we have to do some weird finagly stuff, and it gets really difficult. But, yes, she and Hanneman aren't going to leave their spots unless we get too close. So, yeah, we can just, yeah, that's a great idea. I didn't even think of that before. I appreciate that. I will actually do that. That is a good call. I will do that, because this is really difficult on Maddening. I feel like I'm set up that I might be able to do it, but if we can take advantages, then we're going to take advantages. Also, let's take a quick peek here. Alright, I guess it's going to be these two. So we're going to get 1 point of our class experience there. Anytime we enter a combat thing like that, so it's important that you still break these two. With someone, at least. I'm probably going to use Claude to break the other one. Can I scoot past her through the... No, I can't. Well, I appreciate that, Rengor. I think I was calling you Regnor. Rengor, I appreciate that. Early game skill rank investment. Well, I tend to still try to play mostly unaffected by outside forces. I'm not complaining about your suggestion. It is good, because I wouldn't have thought of that. And I'm open to ways of making this battle less horrifying. However, I tend to not look up a whole bunch of stuff. But it is good that you can feel free to post stuff like that, because folks who do want the extra information, by all... Yeah, I know. By all means, they can absolutely go and check that out. And I never... That's really sad. Sorry. We're not even strong enough to break the stupid fence with the archer. Oh my god. I hate it so much. Alright. On what to do late game. It's only for early game. Yeah, I like to struggle and try to figure stuff out, but like I said, I really appreciate you giving me the heads up. Because I was about to explain what was going to happen when I defeated Manuela, and my mind just wasn't kicking in that maybe I can go pull those guys too. Completely never entered my brain, so appreciate that. And like I said, I'm always all about throwing out resources for folks who want to look and learn more things. They don't want to have to struggle as much as I do. I like the struggle. I like to figure stuff out. So I just never feel bad if I don't go and look at something immediately or at all until later. Now, I will probably look at stuff like that down the line if I decide to do this again. Which I probably will, considering I actually really like the game. I think that's fine, actually. Yeah, let's do this. If you want to struggle, why not do Silver Snow? What's Silver Snow? I'm sorry.
Oh, predictable.
Yeah, it works. Sometimes it doesn't do much when you put them in the woods. Sometimes it does great, so... Is that enough to take down to do? I don't think so. No, not yet. We're gonna use Marion. A nice 5% proc to raise the damage. Yeah, it was pretty decent there. So that'll put him down to 7. Wow, we do 9 to... Oh yeah, he's an X. Of course we do more damage to him. Alright. Do I want to get her up to level 2? I kind of do. I think I do. I think it's worth doing. Well, there's no possibility of missing this one. 100% and just enough damage.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
Now, generally, I'm also against using like the stat boost items and the gear and stuff you get from DLCs and all that.
Don't expect much more than that.
I'm playing on Maddening. I don't care. I'm using it. I even decided to use it in the normal run I'm doing, and I think on one of the hard run I also did. So I don't know, stat ups and stuff like that. Like I said, generally speaking, I don't like using them in games, but eh. If it was Fire Emblem 6, there'd be a 1 in 17 million chance to miss. Oh god, don't say stuff like that. You know how many times I'm gonna miss when that happens? Alright, now this one seems like it's gonna be the last one I'm going to want to pull. And I can't believe I also got the heal off of that too. That was really nice. Frame perfect RNG abuse to get it. Like, hold on. Show me what you're working with here. But okay, so if I make it into the wood, all right, let's try it. I know you're not the ideal person to put there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I feel like Leone or even Hilda would have been a better choice. What am I doing? It's fine. I'm going to make sure I use all the heals before we get out of this. By the way, for the stat booster comment, that was just about the DLC ones or in general? Just the DLC ones. Things that you get that are Why didn't he aggro to me? Oh, I'm outside of his... I'm an idiot. My bad. I wish I knew how much... Alright, I can check how much damage he'll do to me. I will survive it. Alright, I'm just gonna do it with Byleth. I don't want to run the risk that Hilda somehow dies. Yeah, so in general, oftentimes you get like a champion or emperor's edition of a game. Generally that comes with like, oh, you get the Sword of Wiggly Nerds or something. You know, you get some sort of extra weapon, and it's like really good for early part of the game and so on and so forth, or super armor or whatever the case is. I generally try not to use that in a playthrough, just because I feel like it gives you too much of an easy edge. But this, being on Maddening, not an easy edge at all. And I don't know. I don't mind it as much in this, because I just feel like, I don't know, it's Fire Emblem. These games are naturally, though this one's admittedly relatively easy by comparison, they're just naturally difficult games, right? So I don't mind it so much. Alright, let's go ahead and end the turn, see what happens. It's pretty pay to win. Chalice of Beginnings, you like. What is the Chalice of Beginnings?
Do not fool yourself into believing I will hold back.
Okay. Let's say as long as he doesn't double me, we should be fine. Oh, nope. Mistakes would have been made. Crap. Well, Leone, you're not gonna fight him. If you clear the DLC story, you get an item called the Chalice of Beginnings. And 10k reward. The same space as the DLC stat boosters you're getting. Ah, okay. Oh, 10k renown. Gotcha. Well, I will be doing that, but it'll probably be on a different... I'll be doing that later. But once you clear it, it clears for all of your stuff, right? Like every single one of your playthroughs. Nullifies effectiveness and gives counterattack. Oh, okay, so it's kind of almost an easy mode sort of item. And is it something that you use once? It unlocks for everyone, okay.
Psst, your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up, you'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him,
like a ring, okay.
What a shame.
I see.
I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
That's gonna be good. And there's a new game plus to this, right? I've only played up to chapter 9? 9 maybe? 9 or 10, something like that. With the Black Eagles, so there's still some holes in my knowledge, and I'll figure it out down the line, but not in any rush. Yeah, he would really hurt me if I let him. But we're not gonna let him.
We must all do our part.
I'm getting terrible level ups with him.
My training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
Well, I appreciate the advice for coming after these guys afterward. I never thought to do that. It was a really, 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 really good call. it makes the swarm of 3 coming at you just a little bit easier. I wonder who I should play, or who I should put in harm's way. Defensive 7, defensive 6. I think I'm Leone. I think we're just going to put Leone here. We're going to use our heal this time, because we've saved most of our heals. And she could use the experience and boost anyway. What's Hilda's defense? 6 as well. And we'll just go hide in a tree line because we can. What? Was that a 1 damage? Oh, I'm an idiot. Sorry. It's fine. I was all afraid of her. I forgot this is Mercedes. She's a healer with like terrible bow skills, and she's got like a training bow. She's not gonna hurt us. Yeah, she's not gonna hurt us. I was all freaked out. We were just gonna go and annihilate her. You played. When you played, no, it's a couple. When you played, you got Dex, luck on level ups. Like you hack the game to delete growths from units that aren't enforced by the game. Yeah. All right. Well, let's take these. Let's take this gal out here. Let's exchange with you straight up here with the iron bow versus your training. I actually kind of want you to get the kill. Leone has done like nothing. Oh no, she got the. I forget. I used her as the spellcaster murderer. Like her Tempest Lance just does so much damage. Iron Axe. Okay, we're gonna come here. We're gonna slap you upside the head with this. We said good day, ma'am.
Oh no. This is as far as I can go.
Alright, so it looks like the stream will be ending here in maybe the next 5 to 10 minutes. So that's
Life
good.
doesn't always go as planned.
Come on, man. I'm telling you. Just no luck.
Thanks for that.
There you go. Enjoy. Alright, again, whose resistance is the highest? Is it Leone? No, it's Marianne, of course it is. 8. But we're pretty resistant too at 7. Alright, I might even tank it when he comes in. I'll try it. I don't think he'll kill me. If he kills me, I'm gonna be so upset. That did not feel good. Alright, combat arts, curb shot, iron bow. Enjoy. Can I take you down with him? I don't think I can. Oh, nope, I can. Easily, in fact. Okay, well, we're gonna do that then.
My goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
Yeah, pretty much. But you really hurt me with your little fireball, dude.
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year.
Okay, it's pretty much all over but the crying at this point. If I somehow lose at this particular point in the game, something really, really, really weird happened. Manuela should not be able to destroy my soul. But, ideally, we're going to be able to take her down with as little oomph as we can. Hold on, let's do it this way. There we go.
Much needed. Stay focused.
Alright, so I might not have enough time after the stream to immediately post the episodes of King's Bounty 2, but I will get them posted tonight. I plan to record a bit more of it tonight as well, and we'll have that. I think I'm going to post an episode of HOM 6 today or tomorrow. And I have more HOM 5 and a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to continue to pump out the last, like, 8 or 10 episodes of Ys 8, which I've been trying, which I literally finished the day before the embargo dropped for Ys 9, which was months ago. But I had so many episodes I couldn't possibly upload them in time. You've got no more healing, and he's fully healed anyway. Alright. Come, Prof. Let's get going, buddy. Oh, this turned out to be... Oops. This turned out to be way easier than I anticipated. Oh my god, they really want to kill Leone. Please don't do that. You know what? This should be interesting. I don't know how it's going to work out. Oh, I do have a heal left. Okay. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm curious to see. Let's see how she stacks up against Marianne. Well, we both suck, apparently. Oh, she doubled. I missed every single time, which is great. What was her hit chance? 73. Wow, I got really lucky. I mean, I wasn't going to die, but I mean, I got really lucky that she missed both of those. See, she still missed another one of them. How bad is this going to mess me up? Now, the trees should not actually affect anything. So 75 there. Let's see if that's right. I believe magic is it ignores cover. Yeah, it does. Okay. That's something that I've wanted to test, and I've kept forgetting to test for a while. So let's go ahead and throw this a little bit out at her. She's going to heal a little bit off of it. Now, Leonie's not going to be able to make it. And I think Hilda... I don't know if she can make it. So I think Hilda might not even be able to make it. Manuela, look at her putting up a fight. She's like, I will take on all of you. Ah. Except me. You're not going to take on me.
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Not just a New King's Bounty episode for the legend, Woot, or Wout. Let me say Woot.
We must all do our part.
I love the word Woot. It's going to be King's Bounty 2. So... You'll get to see King's Bounty 2 if you haven't seen that yet.
All right.
I know,
That.
several days
The
late,
winner
but
of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
yeah, it is. I don't know how long we'll have to listen to them babble before I can actually save the game, but that was good. That was a lot easier doing it that way. So again, Rengor, I appreciate the advice. And that was tremendously helpful, because this is really hard to do normally. I will say though, oddly, I felt like it was easier on the Golden Deer side than it was on the Blue Lion side, even getting to that point. Wout? Wout is the right one? Like out, but with a W, Wout?
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
I'll give you Wout, then. I'm glad we won. Everyone did well. Yeah, everyone did well.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach.
Thank you.
To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it.
I feel like that's not true.
But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met,
Wow,
Professor.
they all just showed up
the
in
breadth
sync.
of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won.
You
I
didn't
love
do
it.
anything.
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course.
Well done, Professor.
Thank you.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie?
Mm-hmm.
In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Nice. Well, it'll be a little bit of time before we can, like I said, officially save the game and continue on.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
The long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to King's Bounty 2 since it was announced a bit over 2 years ago. So it's been a long time coming, very, very, very anticipated by me. And it's quite different than what I was expecting as far as initial. There's a lot that's the same, a lot of stuff that I am expecting. But the, we'll just say the perspective, the point of view is completely different. And I thought there would be parts that were like that, but it looks like the whole thing is going to be like that, which is fine. It's a different way of doing things, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it as we continue on. Pretty hyped, though. Pretty hyped. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble. Bandits? My mission?
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood?
I do.
I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Cool.
Bandits, they say.
They did. We kind of have an entity living in our brain.
You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
Nope, I won't.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I got you.
What is this nonsense?
This guy.
All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
I do not know.
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
Oh, well. That's lovely.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all.
Fun.
Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Alright, I'm gonna say that we'll break it off here. This is gonna be where we do our stop. So, just to give you guys a warning, we're gonna continue to try to do the dual stream both on YouTube and on Twitch on Saturdays. I will continue to fiddle around and try to get the live stream notification to actually go live on YouTube when it's supposed to, instead of starting a new live stream. Like I said, I'm playing around with stuff. It might take me a little while, but hopefully we get it all situated and worked out for next week. The problem with Saturday streaming is I never know exactly when I'm going to be available to do so. I should be available most Saturdays to do it, but every once in a while I might not be able to. Every once in a while I might not feel. Like last week I felt really sick most of the week, in fact. So I just did not do any kind of streaming on Saturday. And I can't guarantee I'm going to be here at like 1 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 6 a.m. or, I don't know. It's going to depend on family stuff. So just kind of hang out. As soon as I do know when I'm going to be able to stream, I'll try to post post on Twitter. It's the easiest way to figure out what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. So just go to twitter.com/BumpyMcSquigums, or just at BumpyMcSquigums, I guess, is where you can find me on Twitter. I usually post whatever I'm doing on Twitter, so it's usually the easiest. But like I said, I'll also post like, hey, I'm going to be streaming at this time. Hopefully I get that to go live when it's supposed to, but again, I won't know. However, Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm streaming on Twitch itself, just all on its own. I'm trying to play, for the most part, Persona 5, so if you want to come catch that, you can do that. And other than that, just random videos and some occasional streams on Steam store page. Like today I'll be on Calico's store page in about an hour and a half, doing a 2-hour stream there. And on Wednesdays, if we get our act together again, we've taken a 2-week hiatus because of real life issues and things from myself and other folks. Go to twitch.tv/IndieBrosPR, and we're doing game industry talks at 3 p.m. Eastern, so you guys can come check me out there and just kind of soak in what we're talking about, I guess, if you feel inclined to do so. And at some point we'll be adding some gameplay streams back into the Indie Bros PR stream as well. It'll probably be on both Twitch and on YouTube, so just stuff to be aware of. Anyway, that's it for now, guys and gals. I'm going to go see if I can't get my food in time to eat before I have to stream. If not, I'll be eating late tonight, I guess. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for sticking around. I know it took us a long time to get through essentially 2 battles, I guess, is all we did. But we got a lot of the, front end of the game is pretty heavily, I don't know, what do you want to call it? Ladened with story. There's a lot of story, a lot of getting, introduced to a giant amount of characters. You have to admit, we just met like 26, 28 characters or more. And there's a bunch of different storyline elements and stuff, so it's very front heavy with the story. But as time goes on, we'll have bits of that. It'll be much less. And then we'll have battles, and then we'll have more battles. As time goes on, we'll be able to do more and more. So it'll all balance out, and it'll be a bit more combat and gameplay, a bit less of the storyline. But you'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. I plan to, like I said, be back next Saturday. I'm going to be posting the original Fire Emblem finished Let's Play over the course of the next couple weeks, hopefully. And getting back into the Black Eagle run that we're doing for Fire Emblem that we started like 2 years ago when the game first released. So this will be streamed, and that'll be being posted. And I will probably do the expansion on the Let's Play on YouTube. So, alright, I'm done. Take care. Thanks for everybody showing up and making this a pretty darn good thing. We stuck around 12 to about 20 people is what I saw show up. And I think we had over 200 people, 200 chat messages going throughout this whole thing. So that's good. A lot of engagement. I appreciate that. And again, I'll keep tweaking stuff and trying to get it better and, make sense of how all this stuff works in the future. Anyway, folks, take care, and I'll see you next time.